Two Ways to Belong in America by Bharati Mukherjee. Summary and theme: BBS First Business English. Two Ways to Belong in America tells the story of two sisters with a similar appearance and behavior, Mira and Bharati, from Kolkata. They wore sarees and were similarly dressed. Both shared similar views on politics, social issues, love and marriage. They moved to America to pursue their studies. Both sisters planned to return to India after completing their higher education in America and marry a groom of their father's choosing. However, not everything went according to plan. They later found themselves on two different sides in the debate about the status of immigrants in America. Mira came to the United States in 1960 to study child psychology and preschool education, and a year later Bharati left to pursue her writing. 2 years later, Mira married an Indian student in 1962 and obtained the work certificate she needed for a green card to live comfortably legally. She has Indian citizenship and she has lived there for over 36 years. Meanwhile, outside her culture, Bharati married a Canadian-American classmate in 1963. She knew she would have to face her emotional costs after marrying a Canadian-American man, and she was prepared for it. She welcomed her new life. She explored herself in her new way. In choosing her husband against her father's choice, she chose fluidity, change, and self-invention. She changed from her sari into her blue jeans and her t-shirt. In doing so, she ruined her 3,000-year caste observation, living in all parts of North America. Her academic writings are often read as proud works of cultural and psychological mixture. They were each other's only blood relatives, so they were close to each other on the phone. They felt sorry for each other. Mira sympathizes with Bharati for marrying outside of an ethnic community that erases Native Americanism and an unstructured lifestyle, and Bharati sympathizes with Mira for her narrow perception and superficial understanding of American society. Both have embraced America in their own unique ways because of their experiences there. Mira wants to maintain her Indian identity, but Vice President Gore's subsequent Citizenship USA campaign and the rise in illegal immigration changed the tone of the conversation between the two sisters. Felt manipulated, taken advantage of and rejected by the American government. Mira expressed disappointment that America could impose new rules, even on legal immigrants like myself, who have invested their knowledge in the development of American preschool education and followed all the rules. America, if the US applies new rules that limit the benefits of legal immigrants, it should impose them on those entering the United States after those rules have already been put in place. We belong to a community of millions of immigrants rooted in one job, one city, one home, one ancestral culture and one cuisine, rather than things. Mila wants to stay in America but is adamant against American citizenship. She was furious and said, "If Americans want to play manipulation games, I will too." Theme of Two Ways to Belong in America. Two Ways to Belong in America is her personal essay by Bharati Mukherjee, in which she describes her experiences as an immigrant in the United States and the paths she and her sister followed to adjust to American society. Looking back on different paths, Mukherjee explains how she became a citizen and fully embraced American culture. Her older sister, on the other hand, chose to retain her Indian citizenship and cultural identity. In her story, Mukherjee explores the complexities of immigration and the different paths individuals can take to find a sense of belonging in a new country.
टू वेज टू बेलङ इन अमेरिकाले समान रूप र व्यवहार भएका कोलकाताकी मीरा र भारती दुई बहिनीहरूको कथा बताउँछ। उनीहरूले साडी लगाएका थिए र त्यस्तै लुगा लगाएका थिए। राजनीति, सामाजिक मुद्दा, प्रेम र विवाहमा दुवैले समान धारणा राखेका थिए। उनीहरू अध्ययनका लागि अमेरिका गएका थिए। दुवै दिदी बहिनीले अमेरिकामा उच्च शिक्षा सकेर भारत फर्कने र बुबाले रोजेको बेहुलासँग बिहे गर्ने योजना बनाएका थिए। तर सबै योजना अनुसार भएन। पछि उनीहरूले अमेरिकामा आप्रवासीहरूको स्थितिको बारेमा बहसमा आफूलाई दुई फरक पक्षमा भेट्टाए। मीरा सन् 1960 मा बाल मनोविज्ञान र प्रिस्कुल शिक्षा अध्ययन गर्न संयुक्त राज्य अमेरिका आएकी थिइन् र 1 वर्षपछि भारतीले आफ्नो लेखनलाई पछ्याउन छोडिन्। 2 वर्षपछि मीराले 1962 मा एक भारतीय विद्यार्थीसँग विवाह गरे र कानुनी रूपमा आरामसँग बाँच्न ग्रीन कार्डको लागि आवश्यक कार्य प्रमाणपत्र प्राप्त गरे। उनीसँग भारतीय नागरिकता छ र उनी त्यहाँ 36 वर्षभन्दा बढी समयदेखि बस्दै आएकी छिन्। यसैबीच आफ्नो संस्कृति बाहिर भारतीले 1963 मा एक क्यानेडियन अमेरिकी सहपाठीसँग विवाह गरे। उनलाई थाहा थियो कि उनले क्यानेडियन अमेरिकी पुरुषसँग विवाह गरेपछि आफ्नो भावनात्मक लागतको सामना गर्नुपर्नेछ र उनी यसका लागि तयार थिइन्। उनले आफ्नो नयाँ जीवनलाई स्वागत गरे। उनले आफूलाई नयाँ तरिकाले अन्वेषण गरे। आफ्नो बुबाको छनौट विरुद्ध आफ्नो पति छनौट गर्दा उनले तरलता, परिवर्तन र आत्म-आविष्कार रोजे। उनले आफ्नो साडीबाट निलो जिन्स र उनको टी-सर्टमा परिवर्तन गरिन्। यसो गर्दा उनले उत्तरी अमेरिकाका सबै भागहरूमा बस्ने आफ्नो 3000 वर्षको जातीय अवलोकनलाई बर्बाद गरिन्। उनको शैक्षिक लेखहरू प्राय सांस्कृतिक र मनोवैज्ञानिक मिश्रण कार्यको रूपमा पढिन्छ। उनीहरू एक अर्काको मात्र रगतका नाता भएकाले फोनमा एक अर्काको नजिक थिए। उनीहरूले एक अर्काप्रति दुःख महसुस गरे। नेटिभ अमेरिकनवाद र असंरचित जीवनशैलीलाई मेटाउने जातीय समुदाय बाहिर विवाह गरेकोमा मीरा भारतीसँग सहानुभूति राख्छिन् र भारतीले अमेरिकी समाजको सङ्कीर्ण धारणा र सतही समझको लागि मीरासँग सहानुभूति राख्छिन्। दुवैले त्यहाँको अनुभवका कारण अमेरिकालाई आफ्नै अनौठो तरिकाले अँगालेका छन्। मीरा आफ्नो भारतीय पहिचान कायम राख्न चाहन्छिन्, तर उपराष्ट्रपतिले सुरु गरेका पछिल्ला सिटिजनसिप युएसए अभियान र अवैध आप्रवासनमा भएको वृद्धिले दुई दिदी बहिनी बीचको कुराकानीको स्वर परिवर्तन हुन्छ। अमेरिकी सरकारले हेरफेर गरेको, फाइदा उठाएको र अस्वीकार गरेको महसुस भयो। अमेरिकी पूर्वस्कुल शिक्षाको विकासमा आफ्नो ज्ञान लगानी गर्ने र सबै नियमहरू पालना गर्ने म जस्ता कानुनी आप्रवासीहरूलाई पनि अमेरिकाले नयाँ नियमहरू लागू गर्न सक्छ भनेर मीराले निराशा व्यक्त गरे। यदि अमेरिकाले कानुनी आप्रवासीहरूको सुविधालाई सीमित गर्ने नयाँ नियमहरू लागू गर्छ भने ती नियमहरू पहिले नै लागू भइसकेपछि अमेरिका प्रवेश गर्नेहरूमाथि लागू गर्नुपर्छ। हामी चीजहरू भन्दा एउटै काम, एक सहर, एक घर, एक पैतृक संस्कृति र एउटै खानामा जरा गाँसिएका लाखौँ आप्रवासीहरूको समुदायका हौं। मीरा अमेरिकामै बस्न चाहन्छिन् तर अमेरिकी नागरिकताप्रति अडिग छिन्। उनी क्रोधित भइन् र भनिन्, यदि अमेरिकीहरूले हेरफेर खेल खेल्न चाहन्छन् भने म पनि गर्नेछु।